UFC 304 prediction time. Early prelims to the main event. Start with the first fight. Modestas Bukauskas versus Marcin Prachnio. Who have you got?
I've got Prachnio, to be honest. I feel like he's the more skilled opponent. He does things that will catch Modestas off guard. Like Modestas backs up a lot, and I've seen Prachnio. He catches a lot of people retreating, and I feel like he will catch him because Modestas does back up a lot with his chin up in the air. But I don't know about knocking him out, but he will definitely catch him, and I think he could do that all day and then end with a leg kick.
Yeah, I think Prachnio's pants. I think he's absolutely pants. Yeah, Bukauskas isn't amazing as well. I watched his fight against Petrino, the one where he got KO'd by that check hook. Obviously, he got his legs snapped in half by Roundtree as well. So I imagine Preston is going to be gunning for that leg. He does throw leg kicks. Bukauskas also likes to throw leg kicks. And against Petrino, he did hold the center of the octagon. If he manages to do that against Prachnio, then I think Bukauskas is going to beat him. Because Prachnio, when he fought Ankalaev and he was fighting on the back foot, he had absolutely nothing in the locker. He was absolutely pants. He doesn't know what to do when he's fighting backwards. He kicks at 0.5 YouTube speed. And he's got a meaty karate style. So I predicted Modestas to beat him in the third round. Head kick. Yeah.
No, I don't see this going to the... I see this just going to decision, to be honest. Prachnio, he just seems way more skilled. Modestas, I haven't seen anything special.
First couple
he does
rounds,
all these wild shots and stuff like that,
first
and it never
rounds,
works.
Leg kicks, leg kicks, and then he'll go to the body, and then the third round he'll go to the head. Prachnio won't see it coming, and then he'll get knocked out via head kick. So you got to say with that fight.
I don't know, man, about that, but yeah, I got Prachnio anyway by decision.
Decision.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next fight. Shauna Bannon versus Alice Ardelean, aka a piss break. What have you got to say on that fight?
I don't know. I just see Shauna Bannon. What's her name? Shauna Bannon is like the better fighter.
Yeah, Mama B.
She's the better fighter. I just see her winning, to be honest.
Yeah, so for me,
it's Alice's first fight, and she's just come straight off TikTok as well. Well, it's first fight in the UFC. Sorry, she's big on TikTok. She's got like 3 million subscribers.
The women's fights are in the mud, bro. But on my notes here, I think they're both absolutely pants. Yeah, I've also written here, I'll be taking my time in the toilet during this one. Yeah, I think. No, but in all seriousness, Bannon is super inexperienced. I mean, I think she's got like 7 fights or something. She hasn't fought anyone.
She's had 1 fight in the UFC and lost.
1 fight in the UFC and lost. She's not fought anyone, of note. Her last fight against Bruno Brazil was super uneventful. Mama B, terrible name. But regardless, Ardelean is her first fight in the UFC. It's on short notice as well.
Oh, yeah.
She's taking it on 2 weeks' notice. What we know about Ardelean, she's more experienced. She's fought JD Wang.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Zhang Weili, sorry, and she lost that fight. But with the short notice, I picked Shauna Bannon to win via decision.
Yeah, I just think Shauna Bannon's better, to be honest.
Right, next fight on the early prelims. Sam Patterson versus Kiefer Crosbie. Who have you got winning?
Kiefer Crosbie, he's alright. I mean, he's alright, but all he can really do is strike, to be honest. But I don't think Sam Patterson is a much better striker. He's got like an 8-inch reach advantage, I think.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
6'3". He's massive. Boy. He's coming up from lightweight, so he's fighting at welterweight now. Remember, he fought who's that Israeli guy? What's his name? Amal something. What's his name? I forgot his name. But he was fighting him and he got knocked out at lightweight, and he's gone up to welterweight now. And I feel like he's a lot more stronger in that division. He's got very good grappling. He could fight at range. He's got very good kicks. He's a very good all-rounded striker. He's also got grappling as well. He subbed his last opponent and won, didn't he? What about you?
On my notes here, I've got written easiest prediction of the night. Yeah, I watched Crosbie. Yeah, before he came into the UFC, he was boxing on influencer boxing cards. Oh, yeah, like KSI, Jake Paul, all of them fight. Yeah, he's been there. Kingpin, he boxed Aaron Chalmers. He looked quite good. First fight in the UFC, I watched it. he got taken down and just strangled here, and he lost that fight. But what it is, yeah, we need to talk about the Irish fans, yeah, because Ireland is probably the only country where they've managed to get their fighters to a place to the UFC purely just from bum licking.
What?
Yeah, look what you say. Yeah, Conor McGregor. Yeah, Dana White never saw him fight before ever. Yeah, but the Irish fans are like, oh, this guy
Irish fans are some of the best,
Yeah.
I think.
The Irish fans are like, oh,
Irish
Conor
fans and British
McGregor's
fans, they're probably
cold.
the
Conor
best.
McGregor's cold. Yeah, Dana White never saw him, signed him. Kiefer Crosbie. Yeah, all these little
But
YouTube
Conor
like.
McGregor, they was like champions. They was quite far up in cage races and
Dana
stuff,
White
yeah.
never saw him. Allegedly, yeah.
Mm.
Allegedly, he never saw him. Kiefer Crosbie, he must have never seen Kiefer Crosbie, because if he saw Kiefer Crosbie, Kiefer Crosbie's not in the UFC. Yeah, he's fighting on KSI, undercard, Misfits, and them places. Yeah, but anyway, back to seriousness. I did watch his debut against Jusey, and he was taken down, submitted straight away. Patterson is a good grappler. He's also a better fighter than Jusey. I think Patterson's gonna take him down, and in my predictions here, I've got written first round, choke unconscious, like tattletale strangler.
I've got that, to be honest, as well. I've got Sam should just go for a few takedowns and then sub him. If not, just keep him at range all day and just win by decision, or maybe even possible knockout.
Yeah, definitely, it's 100% easy.
I bet Sam should win. Sam's got a lot of potential.
I
and
bet
he
a
should
man
win this
puts
one.
all their money on Patterson, 100%.
He should win, yeah.
But the next fight
Is
is Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodrigues. Now, this fight was initially on the early prelims, but it's now been moved to the main card for whatever reason. Dana White's not told us yet. Yeah, Kape and Mokaev has been moved to the early prelims for whatever reason. But regardless, Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodrigues is listed as the early prelims initially. So we're just gonna talk about that fight now. So who have you got winning that fight?
This one was quite difficult. Rodrigues is a solid opponent, and Duncan has a lot of potential, and he's actually pretty good. But I think what it came down to is Rodrigues is actually coming in. I believe he's coming in on short notice. I think he's coming on short notice.
Yep.
And then I think that's what pulls me towards Duncan. Rodrigues is a solid opponent. Like, he's solid. He's got very good striking, very good grappling. He's tough. He's got power as well. But Duncan has very good technical striking. He does a bit too much sometimes.
It's too much, man. Spinning attacks and
He does all of this
it's too
sometimes.
excessive, bro.
And then it causes it's just a bit too much. And if someone like Rodrigues, who's just simple, straight down the middle, straight down the pipe, can expose that.
Well, do you really think he's got the power to knock out Rodrigues?
Not to knock him out. I mean, he could do. You never know. You could land any kick. Like, you'll land a spinning back kick or whatever and just knock anyone out. But I don't think he will land shots like that. But I feel like he's had a full training camp and Rodrigues hasn't. So I just give it to Leroy Duncan.
Leroy Duncan. Yeah, I like Leroy Duncan as well. Super creative, awkward style, wheel kicks, axe kicks, spinning elbows and whatnot. Demolished Ribeiro in that fight. I think it was at the Apex. He literally grabbed his wrist, started talking to him, elbows around the guard. Ribeiro couldn't do anything. But his takedown defense is absolutely pants.
Who's
Duncan's.
Oh, Duncan.
He's got.
It's not too bad. I think it's alright.
I think it's absolutely pants. Also, he's got no power in his hands. And Rodrigues,
he's got very good clinch though. He's got very good clinch. Well, body lock, and like he pushes him up against the cage and he's like throws mad elbows. That's what he's doing to Ribeiro.
But I can't see him doing that to Rodrigues, because Rodrigues is a good grappler. Also, Rodrigues hits like a truck. Like, I watched this fight against Neil Kwani, and he got cut in like the first 10 seconds of the fight, and he still managed to come back, take him down, and finish him with ground and pound. Like, and when I watched the Preston fight with COD, he managed to use Duncan's spinning attacks, like we saw Grasso do versus Shevchenko.
Who? Oh, Arman Petrosian.
Yeah. So he timed the takedown.
They both lost
with
him,
the spinning
by the way.
attack. They both lost him.
But if you, I thought Rodrigues beat him. I thought Rodrigues beat him just about. But even the COD one was quite close. But yeah, first or second round, first round and second round, he was just doing too much. And then Arman Petrosian was just straight down the middle, just 1-2s and just leg kicks.
Yeah,
and then just simple stuff, and you beat him like that, and beat him fair and square. At one point, Duncan was facing back. His back was facing towards him, and he was doing, I don't know what he was doing. At the end of the second round, I think I remember that. But yeah,
he threw the slowest spinning elbow ever, and Petrosian just took him down.
But he's very athletic. Very athletic. He could get away with things. He's got a lot of potential. So he's only 28.
Entertaining to watch. But Rodrigues, I think he's too much. Yeah, but he can't take the risk, man. He's he's got dynamite in his hands, and he's definitely gonna go for the takedown. I just can't see Duncan winning.
He needs to come out for the takedown. Rodrigues, if he does come out.
100%. Yeah.
But I think it's a very close fight anyway. But I just give the edge just to COD, just because of the fact that he's had a full training camp and Rodrigues hasn't. But Rodrigues is a tough guy, man.
Good point, actually, isn't it?
He's a tough guy, man.
I'll still give it to Rodrigues.
Me, all this time I was giving it to Rodrigues until a couple hours ago. I changed my mind.
I just changed my mind now because I wrote Duncan wins on my notes, but I just changed my mind. Anyway, let's move on to the next fight. Oban Elliott versus Preston.
That's gonna be a bang of a fight, I think.
Do you think so?
That's gonna be a good fight, man.
It could be a snooze fest, you know.
No way.
If Parsons does what he has to do.
But have you seen Oban? Oban is a dog, man. This guy's crazy. He's good kickboxer. He's tough, man. He's proper tough. That guy.
He is.
Did you see his Dana White contender series?
Yeah.
Mad.
Guy was crying. I made it, man. He had like a documentary.
But did you see him? But did you see him get rocked, man? And he came out fighting. He's on the second round, I think it was.
What was the guy's name that he fought?
Woodburn.
But Woodburn wasn't on contender series.
No.
That was his last fight.
Bree or something. I remember the Brazilian guy saying, innit?
Oh, which fight?
But did you see his fight against Woodburn? That's the same guy that Bo Nickel stopped.
Bo Nickel knocked out with the uppercut.
Did he knock? Oh, sorry, knocked him out. Yeah, sorry.
That's the very first round.
The first round,
I think Woodburn is pants as well, man. So I don't think Oban Elliott's really defeated anyone.
Obviously he's still young. He's only, I think, 26.
Parsons is more well-rounded, though.
Very well-rounded, yeah.
I think if Parsons takes him down, it could be done.
Oban can wrestle, though.
It could be done.
He's a very good wrestler.
Didn't Oban get taken down in the contender series against that guy that he fought? I'm sure he did.
The guy was...
And he went for a submission attempt, but Oban still came back.
Can't remember, man. But but he's got good grappling.
But
then Woodburn, he was...
But I think in terms of where the fight goes, Parsons is going to dictate where it goes. If he wants to keep it on the feet, he'll keep it on the feet. But if he's a smart man, he takes Oban to the ground and just completely nullifies him. I've got here Parsons to win.
Him taking him down won't be. He can't just nullify Oban like that. I don't think so. Just him taking him down, and it's not gonna be easy to take down. You don't rate Parsons grappling? No, I mean it's very good. It's very good. He's very he's got a lot of good pressure. Like he pressures opponents and stuff like that. But I don't think he's just gonna take him down easy and just do whatever he wants with him. Not Oban. He's solid. I think it'll be a very competitive fight. I think that one.
Yeah. And you've got Oban Elliott winning that fight.
Nah, I've got Preston. I've got him, but he's just not.
So you're fighting Oban Elliott's case.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. He's got a lot of potential. He's only 26. He's got a lot of room to grow. But Parsons is just too well rounded. He can do everything really.
100%.
He can do everything, and he's very his technique, everything is on point. He's got very good takedown, very good jiu-jitsu. He can strike.
Also, the reason I think Parsons...
And he sets up his takedowns. That's the difference. Oban Elliott, he just sometimes dives from far, shooting from far. But you'll see Parsons, he will use his boxing to get in close, and then he goes in for a takedown, and it works. He's got very good wrestling.
And I can't see Elliott deterring Parsons from getting a takedown, because the guy, it's not like he's got any power in his hands either.
But also, if you see Parsons, he gets hit a lot with a jab.
Oh,
He
right.
come
And
in,
you
he
think
gets hit a lot with the jab, and Elliott's got a very good jab.
and you think that's gonna stop?
He's got a
him from
very
going for the
boxing style
takedown?
jab. Yeah, you see him like he's always like just pumping out that jab, like double jabs and triple jabs and stuff like that. And that could work in his favor if you could do that all day. But it's just keeping that pressure off of him.
I can't
gonna
see,
be very
I can't-
difficult.
I can't see Parsons.
His name's
respecting
Pressure
his
as well.
power,
Preston Pressure Parsons.
man.
But and that's how he fights. It's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be almost impossible for him to keep that pressure off.
Yeah, but I can't see Parsons respecting Elliott's power. I think he takes him down, chokes him out in the second round, and that's what I've got written.
Chokes him
Parsons,
out.
Yeah, Parsons win second round submission.
Yeah,
what I've got
I think
written
yeah,
there.
it could. I mean, it could be. Yeah, it could be. But decision, sub or decision. But yeah, I give it to Parsons as well.
By decision.
I don't know. Either sub or decision. I'm not too sure.
Uh,
Most likely decision. Oban Elliott is too tough, man. He's a tough guy, and he's only
Yeah.
26.
I like him as well. He's entertaining to listen to as well. He speaks well.
And his coach. Have you heard his corner? His corner's on point.
Yeah, yeah.
The
what,
Welsh
what
corner,
did his coach say that last fight?
They're just on point. They're just like he went for the he was going for a triangle, from Mount. He's going for a triangle, and then his coach was like, "No, stay on top."
Oh,
And then he changed his
was-
mind and he went down, but then he reversed it anyway. Like stuff like that, just little things. Even if you listen to him in the corner, he gives proper good advice. He's not he's like generic.
He's with
Like,
the right
oh,
people.
Fight with
Head
your heart or
movement,
something
head
like that.
movement,
Yeah,
head
none of that
movement.
nonsense. His corner's actually proper sick. And then even Joe Rogan was talking about it. He goes to Michael Buffer, I need you to translate because they're proper Welsh, innit? They got like a proper Welsh accent. But yeah, I like his corner, man, and him as well. He's a very good
I
fighter.
like him. Yeah, I like him.
Solid fighter, but
Good
I think
story as well.
he's just not. He ain't got the experience yet. I mean, not because they've had similar amount of fights, to be honest. But I think he's just a bit too young. He's got a lot of room to grow. Give him another 3-4 years, he'll be on point, man.
Fair enough.
He'll
And
be up there.
that concludes the early prelims. Moving on to the first fight of the prelims. Mick Parkin versus Lukasz Brzeski. Who have you got and why?
I got Parkin. He's undefeated, very composed, can wrestle.
I've got Parkin as well. Listen, England, they didn't bring it home during the Euros. But Mick Parkin, he's bringing it home, lads. Yeah? The guy's a crackhead.
Who?
Yeah, Mick Parkin.
Parkin.
Yeah, the way he fights, bro. You've seen him. Like, yeah, he looks like a merge of Tommy Robinson and James Corden. I said it the other day. That's what he looks like.
But he's one like of these fat, overweight, bloody heavyweights that actually can fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
not
long day.
overweight. He's just a big guy. He's a
Long
very
day,
big guy,
yeah,
but
when he
can,
mounts you, a long day.
but he can fight. You know, like you see these heavyweights that they're so slow. Him, he's very composed. That's what I like about him. And he can wrestle. He's a very good
striking.
wrestler, and he trains with Aspinall as well. They got that heavyweight gym that they train at. He trains there, and he's been training there for a couple of years, I think. But he's just very composed. When I was watching him against Usman, he was one thing that I would say, like he does take a lot of shots sometimes. Like he would take a shot to give one back,
That's
or
his
like
style,
two
though,
back,
innit?
or like he'll take one to give whatever.
That's
But
his style.
he takes too many shots. He's got to like defend them. But that's his way of counterpunching, I guess. But yeah, against Usman, he was doing that all day, man. Just all these little calf kicks and leg kicks.
I like how he
all
mixes
day,
up.
man.
He mixes up his
Yeah.
striking. He
Didn't
has
do
leg
anything,
kicks.
but
He's a good grappler as well. We saw it in
yeah,
the
very
Shadow
good.
fight.
Yeah, very good. Very
Look-
good grappler.
But the guy,
Especially
bro,
that he's English and he could grapple like that, and he's a heavyweight. That's mad.
he
And he's
knew-
got good cardio because he was doing that the whole fight, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he was still
He's-
alright.
Bro,
And he's like 260 pounds. That's it.
How did these men have good cardio, bro? With these beer bellies?
Yeah, I
How
don't
did they
know,
do,
man.
bro?
But he's like one of the very few that I've seen that look like that, but can actually fight, man. Like that's actually good. Will's very like just doesn't rely on his power. Like actually, is very skilled.
Yeah, I think they're feeding Brzeski to the wolves.
Yeah, Brzeski is not all that. I mean,
He's lost
he
his-
struggles with wrestlers as well.
He's lost his last 3 fights.
Yeah,
Three fights in a row.
Is it? In it too.
He lost. So he lost 3 fights in a row prior to beating Johnny Walker's brother.
Oh yeah, Johnny. Yeah. And yeah. I saw that. But Johnny Walker's brother was taking him down.
He took him down. He took him
Easily.
down in that first
He
round.
could have lost that. That was a very close fight.
Yep.
I gave it to Walker, man. Wasn't it Valvin Walker?
Yeah,
His
it was
brother.
like Valvin Walker was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it to him. I gave the fight to him, to be honest. But
Did you?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was close. It was very close.
I think Parkin's probably looking at that fight, licking his lips. He knows he's gonna be able to take Brzeski down.
And he's undefeated. I think he's gonna. If he wins this, he's got the longest heavyweight undefeated streak or something like that.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Current.
I think-
I think current.
I think
Current. Yeah.
Parkin just does whatever he wants to.
Nah, he's very impressive. I
Keeps
actually
on the
like him,
feet. He was smoking. He takes him down.
Yeah.
It was a long day. I put Parkin for first round.
Yeah. Is it?
I think we see KO in the very first round.
Hmm.
Whether it's on the feet, whether he takes him down to the ground, I think
Yeah.
Brzeski is just.
It's up to him how he decides to fight.
Yeah,
And I don't know about knocking him out or whatever, but I think I see him convincingly unanimous at least.
So what's your
Maybe
prediction?
getting a 10-8 or something somewhere.
Or you think he's gonna go to like a decision?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Could knock him out. Could stop him. But I don't know. I just see the way. I don't know if he stopped. I think decision. Yeah. But I think regardless, I think Parkin wins.
Oh, so there you go.
He
Yeah,
wins.
we
He
both
wins
believe.
very convincingly. Yeah.
We both believe Parkin's bringing it home, lads. Yeah.
He's bringing it home.
He's bringing it home. Alright, on to the next fight. Caolan Loughran versus Jake Hadley. Jake Hadley stepping on a short notice. Who have you got and why?
So I got Loughran. I think he's just gonna be too big for him, man.
I've
Too
got
big,
his
too
all.
strong, can
Well,
grapple.
his all.
Yeah, I mean, Hadley's coming in he's a flyweight. He's coming up to bantamweight to fight him. I think he's just gonna be too big, too strong. I mean, he's very good, Hadley. If you could keep him away, he's got good striking. If you could keep him away with straight shots, but I doubt he's gonna do that for 3 rounds. Yeah, but I just don't see Jake Hadley being able to do much. I think he took this fight on short notice as well. Remember,
Yeah.
and he's coming up from flyweight, and he's not even a very big flyweight.
Coming off 2 losses as well.
2 losses. I think he's doing it just so UFC don't cut him. But he's good though. Jake Hadley is good, but I think this is just a bad matchup for
Yeah,
him.
I like Hadley.
Yeah.
I like his style. He's like crazy pressure.
Yeah.
Like he'll push you up against the fence and just throw multiple shots at a time. He might even take you down. He's got really good BJJ. Seen
Who?
he's submitted.
Hadley?
Hadley.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I did watch a couple of Loughran's fight back when he was in Cage Warriors. He did fight what was his name? Oriachail or something? Forgot his name. But he pressured him, took him to the ground, held him there, landed ground and pound, even on the feet. Like he's a really good counter puncher. But I've got a bone to pick with Hadley. Yeah. Because he absolutely demolished our countryman
Oh.
Shajak. Yeah. Head kick and made him do the chicken dance. Yeah. Chucked him on the ground and landed ground and pound. Yeah.
Shajak is he's champion now though.
Yeah, he's
Flyweight
class.
champion. He's
Yeah,
class.
yeah,
He needs to come to the UFC, man.
Bro, the guy's been injured for about 365 years, bro. We haven't
He's
seen
good
him for
though, man.
time,
Hopefully he gets into the UFC, man.
I think that boat's sailed, bro.
You never know,
I
man.
think it's
He's
done, man.
solid, that guy.
But
And Loughran has very good boxing tech. Very good. I
Loughran's
see him
good, man.
very good. Up
He's-
and down.
yeah, his style is quite strange, isn't
He's
it?
got a
Body
sick
of
name
Joe
as
Rogan.
well,
Yeah,
man.
body.
Sick Irish name, man.
Yeah.
Who?
Loughran.
Yeah. It's sick. I think his name is proper sick.
Yeah.
Proper Irish.
He's got Joe Rogan's body. Yeah. With Henry Cejudo's like stance.
Yeah.
He's class, man. He's good. I've got Loughran here winning in the second round via TKO.
Is it?
Yeah, because
I see a TKO.
with
I see a
Hadley's
TKO.
with Hadley's style, like he's pushing the pace for the entirety of the fight. He needs to be in really good condition for his style to pay off. That pressure style, pushing you up against the cage, landing big shots. He's not had a full camp. I just see him.
Hadley, yeah.
I just see him getting tired,
It's too
being
small
drained,
as well, I think.
Yep. Coming up another weight
Yeah, Loughran
division.
is a big, stocky bantamweight, man. Not big, but like he's short, but he's a stocky, strong man, like a bull, man.
And also, Loughran is very good on the back foot. Like he knows how to switch the angles, the right shots to throw when he's walking backwards.
Boxing is nice.
And that's not good for Hadley because Hadley's constantly pushing guys onto the back foot. But he's coming up against a man who knows who's comfortable in that position.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah.
That's true, yeah.
And what's your final prediction for that fight?
Yeah, I'll give it to Loughran. Yeah, second round TKO, I see it. Maybe even first.
Fair enough.
Well, I see him, a bit too big, too strong. Gonna take him out of there, man.
On to the next fight. Meatball McCann versus Bruna, Brazil. And I'm going to start this one off, yeah? Very simple. One of the easiest fights of the night to predict. Meatballs taking it home. Yeah, she's like, Bruna isn't a grappler. She's not gonna try to take Molly down. She's not gonna grapple her. I don't think she's gonna cause any adversity. Molly McCann, she's just a wrecking ball. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight about the battle of wills, and I think Molly McCann is just gonna break her, whether it's in the first, second, or third round. I don't know. I've got it written here Molly McCann via third round, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a slobber knockout of a fight. It will be entertaining, but yeah,
McCann does have entertaining fights, to be honest.
Yeah, she's a scrapper.
She has good fights.
She's a scrapper.
Yeah, same. I see it. It's just she's gonna be too aggressive, too strong. She's
Yeah.
coming forward. We're gonna take her out, man.
You got McCann as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We've got a lot of similar predictions. I think apart from the first fight, but on to the next fight. Nathaniel Wood
Yes.
versus Daniel the Cheat, PED Cheat Pineda. Yeah. Who have you got and why?
I got Wood, man. Wood,
I've
you
got
have to
Wood
give
as
it to
well.
Wood, yeah.
I've got
You have
Wood
to
as
give
well.
it to Wood. Very good boxing, good pressure, a lot of heart. Have to give it to him, man. Got cheated at his last fight. Oh, I mean, I think he lost, but there was I think
cheat.
I think he got. I mean, he should have had at least 1 point taken away. Should have been a draw then, maybe.
No, the green shots were breezy. The green shots were breezy.
He done a double green shot,
Yeah,
double
yeah,
knee to the groin.
crazy, man. DC double knee to the groin.
But one thing I've noticed about Wood is that I don't know why, but he's got a lot of good pressure when he's coming forward, but sometimes his defense isn't all there when he's doing that, especially, and he gets clocked. He's been hit a few times. If you look at even Naimov done it first round, hit him straight right. I think I don't know what it was something, but hit him first round and just stumbled him. Yeah, he gets hit with a lot of these kind of shots. I've seen it in a lot of his fights. He just randomly get hit, but I don't think it's his. Well, I don't know. He just gets hit. He gets dropped, but he recovers so fast, man. I haven't seen anyone recover like him.
Yeah.
He just gets up straight away. He just carries on fighting.
Yeah.
Like you'll see, he's clearly in trouble. Like he'll get stumbled, he'll get knocked down, he'll get sat down, but he just gets up, grabs a leg or whatever, and just carries on. And then starts beating the guy out, man. He's tough, man. He's a proper tough guy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle of attrition from Wood. I think he's just gonna destroy that leg with leg kicks. His leg kicks are so clean, man.
Yeah,
They're so clean. I rewatched his fight recently against Rosa, and he looked sharp. Bearing in mind, he came into that fight 21 months out. 21 months, and there was no ring rust. Devastating leg kicks during the fight, and he did nearly get anaconda choke. But since then, his grappling's improved. Like, I mean, he beat Kaiserez recently in a grappling match, and Kaiserez is a good grappler.
Yeah, grappling match.
In a grappling match. Yeah. So
a lot of these UK guys got good grappling now, man.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, none of them could grapple, but now they're actually a lot of them are
patterning
wrestling.
up,
Like offensive wrestling as well, not just defensive, but they can wrestle.
Yeah, they're patterning up. But
Pineda has a lot of finishes though. He's never.
He's
never gone to a decision. I mean, he's never won by a decision. All of them have either been knockouts or submissions.
So the trend's gonna continue again. So
no, I mean he's lost. He's lost by a decision, but I'm saying like he's never won by a decision. That's mad. Like, and he's had loads of fights. He's very experienced as well. Remember, but he is 38.
And he's also got a lot of no contests.
Yeah,
these guys coming off the juice. He's got one win in his last 6 fights.
Oh,
yeah. So I think Wood just smokes him, chews up his leg, and then does whatever he wants.
I think he's just gonna be too physical.
He's a good grappler, good striker. Like
too physical, too strong.
It's gonna be too much, man.
Early stoppage.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a masterclass from Wood. Definitely. I've got here.
Hopefully, he needs it, man.
I've got written here
after the last
third round TKO.
Is it? I said early stoppage, man. First round, second round, maybe. Yeah. I see it, man.
Crazy, man. You don't rate Pineda like that. The PED
I do,
juice.
but
Is that PED juice?
He's 38 now, man. 38 at featherweight is a bit. You know what I mean? And just going up against someone like Wood is dangerous, man.
You ready for the main card? We're moving to the main card. Right, we know Mokaev versus Kape is probably going to be on the early prelims, yeah? But it was initially on the main card. So we're going to go over that fight now. Mokaev versus Kape. Who have you got?
Oh, this one's a hard one, man.
This is
a very hard one.
Bare analysis for this one. This one was tough.
Because it just depends on who gets. Like, if Mokaev gets the takedowns and is able to control him in at least 2 rounds and control him for a good amount of time, then of course Mokaev wins. But I don't know. Kape can. Like, I've heard people say Kape can't fight wrestlers, but I mean, he's proved it. He can, man.
That was the question for me. Is Mokaev going to be able to take Kape down? If he's able to take him down, he gets the fight. Is Kape going to be able to stuff his takedowns? Yeah, I think it could be similar to Kape versus Zmugalov.
Well,
Kape's
he knocked him out first round. Didn't he?
But he stuffed a couple of the takedowns prior to the knockout. So Kape's actually got decent takedown defense. And on top of that, bearing in mind, Mokaev isn't just a regular wrestler like, this American wrestling style. He's got that Dagestani chain style wrestling. And Kape has brought in Saeed Nurmagomedov for this training camp. We saw Mokaev having a bit of a fit. Oh, a Muslim brother, betray me. We're supposed to be Dagestani.
Kape's Muslim as well, man.
He's Muslim. He ain't Dagestani, man. He got the bald head with the beard. So
also Mokaev, his wrestling, I think I don't know why he wrestles like he just. Sometimes you don't set up his takedowns. You'll see he'll dive from halfway out or like from far. He thinks he's Habib or something. I mean, he'll dive from so far out and just trying to grab some legs or whatever. But it don't work. Like, you've seen it. Who was it? I think it was Perez, Alex Perez. Yeah. And he was hitting him as he was coming in. He was he wasn't even sprawling. He was just hitting him. He was just punching him in the face and just stopping his takedowns. Yeah. And like that's a big problem because we've seen. Like Kape in the past, he's knocked people out. Like I've tried coming for takedowns like that. Yeah. Like the Jamaican fighter Osborne, Ode Osborne. He came. I'm pretty sure he was diving for the legs, and he flying kneed him, knocked him out. And I've always said that even before this fight was announced. I've always said that Mokaev is very, like, he's too open when he goes in for these takedowns. Like, he's too open for shots. Yeah, he doesn't set up his takedowns. He's got very good wrestling. Once he's on you, he's got very good chain wrestling. I think that's where he thrives. But when he shoots in for them, I don't know. He's just a bit risky, especially against someone like
Kape. I think the problem is Mokaev is way too inexperienced, man. He's still like 23 or something. Isn't it?
Very young, man.
He looks clueless on the feet. Absolutely clueless.
Yeah. I mean, he's got room to learn, but he does. I mean, sometimes. Like,
for example,
Kape looks very refined.
Kape looks really good on the feet. He's dynamic. He mixes up his shots.
He does some stupid things sometimes, though, to lose rounds.
He knocked out Asakura though, and Asakura is obviously in the UFC now. Timed a beautiful straight right down the middle after Asakura threw a 1-2.
He's got some nice knockouts, man.
Kape.
He's got some very good knockouts.
But with Mokaev being clueless on the feet, Kape having good takedown defense, and also bringing in the likes of Said Nurmagomedov. So whatever Mokaev does, Kape would have seen it during camp. I just think, and on top of that, Mokaev struggling so much against Perez, and Kape being better than Perez in terms of takedown defense as well as striking on the feet. I've got Kape to win by decision.
Yeah. For me, it just depends, man. How the fight goes, man. It depends.
I call it bias. Make you choose Mokaev.
It depends how it goes, man. It just depends how it goes. I just think, Mokaev, if he gets these takedowns, which I think he will, like he shoot unless he gets knocked out. But I think he will grab a leg here. Yeah, I mean, he will grab a leg sometime in the round and win the round like that. And I feel like he could win by decision. I think,
so
Mokaev. I got Mokaev.
Mokaev by decision.
I got Mokaev just about. I think he beats him. Man. And gets the title shot and fights Pantera next.
Oh, you get smoked.
I think he's not ready for Pantera yet.
Yeah, man. They need to build him up, man. Moving on to the next fight. Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. Who have you got for that fight?
Who have I got?
I think it's a good fight as well.
Yeah, good fight. Very good strikers. I got Allen, to be honest. I think his footwork. I see
Alan as well.
Giga's just a bit stiff sometimes, man. Just doesn't move very well. Got good power. But Alan's tough, man. You've seen Alan, he's never been finished. He's lost. He's got 3 losses, and all of them by decision.
And the top guys as well.
Yeah, Max Holloway, man. What the heck? That's a mad fight.
Evloev as well.
Yeah,
he was
Evloev,
undefeated.
And he done very good against Evloev, especially in the grappling. I think Arnold Allen, Giga might have he might have better striking. Just about, maybe.
I think I'd say so.
Just about.
I think Alan's got the better footwork.
Better footwork, better movement. I mean, yeah, like he knocked out Calvin Cater basically with his footwork, man. Stepped out the way and he twisted his ankle, whatever he did. You know what I mean?
And Chikadze couldn't beat Calvin Cater.
Yeah, exactly. He lost to him. So I think he does have very good footwork, but I think he has to go for the takedowns. He can wrestle. We've seen him wrestle. You know what I mean? We've seen him wrestle. He can wrestle. He needs to wrestle when it's holding him, because like Chikadze doesn't really have a clue sometimes on the ground, man.
Yeah.
So I think if he wrestles, then he wins clearly. If he's standing, it could be 50-50. But I think like Arnold Allen training with Firas Zahabi and that, he will probably go for it. He will probably go down that route.
I think Chikadze likes to throw kicks with their leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks. And what we saw in the Allen versus Sodiq Yusuff fight was Allen waiting for Sodiq Yusuff to throw a kick to the body, and he grabbed the leg and he took him down.
Yeah.
I think
he wrestles against these kind of guys, man.
I think he's gonna look to do the same thing again. I think he's gonna wait for Chikadze to throw that body kick, and he's gonna go for a takedown. I think Chikadze's he's super powerful, both feet, both hands. I don't think Allen's gonna wanna, go shot for shot with Chikadze. It's a bit risky. He's got the wrestling. He's a good grappler. I think taking him down is his best bet, and I think that's what he's gonna do. It's probably gonna be a boring fight. The British fans gonna be booing because
No, the British fans are on it, man. They're not like the American fans, man. I like the British fans.
It's not alienate the American fans, man. They're probably watching. Well, yeah, in the Cater fight, when Cater fought Chikadze, we saw Cater causing problems for Chikadze when going for takedowns. He managed to take him down, locked in a body triangle, and then in the second round we saw Chikadze was breathing out of his mouth, super tired already, and that was a 5-round fight.
True, yeah.
So if Allen can do the same thing, take him down, hold him down, or even just make him tired, I think he could take it to decision and win the fight.
Yeah, same. I got Arnold Allen decision as well, man. Hopefully he does win, man. I want him to win, man. He needs to come back to winning, man.
Yeah,
he's lost his last 2, but against tough opponents, man.
Tough opponents.
I think on another day he could have beat Evloev, to be honest. He could have beat him,
arguably the greatest featherweight of all time, and a guy who's undefeated. Yeah.
And I think, honestly, some people argue that he got robbed. I mean, I gave it to Evloev 2-1, but I mean, on another day,
I think Evloev
could have beat him, man.
Did what he had to do. Made a bit of a boring
because
fight.
he was like, well, not stuffing the you're getting taken up, but he was scrambling out of a lot of them. Evloev didn't have control over him like how he wanted to, you could tell. So, I mean, his takedown defense has improved so much, and I think, hopefully he does take him down and just beat him there, man.
So you've got Allen as well?
Yeah.
Decision?
Decision.
Okay. Next fight. Paddy the Body Pimblett versus Bobby Green. Yeah? I've got Pimblett. Who have you got?
Pimblett as well, man. I think Pimblett beats him everywhere. Striking.
Striking?
I think he beats. Yeah. I think. I mean, like, these lot are just like. He fought Tony Ferguson last. There was like points where he was outstriking him as well.
Tony.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with Bobby Green. You know what I mean, they're both like super CTE guys.
Yeah, was that David Goggins, Tony?
Yeah.
That was David Goggins, Tony.
Yeah.
That was Tony threw up and then get back on the treadmill, Tony.
Yeah, that guy. But Bobby Green is, I think, like, Bobby Green is good. But I just think Paddy just about outstrikes him most likely.
King Green, yeah.
The King Green, yeah.
King Green, what's his name now? King.
I think he outstrikes him, man. Maybe not knocks him out, but I think even if he takes him down, obviously Bobby Green's hard to take down. He's got good takedown defense. But if you can take him down, sub him maybe. You could sub him. Paddy Pimblett's got good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I think Paddy's gonna try and go for the takedown, and I think he's gonna be super aggressive. Yeah, I think he's got something to prove now as well. After people thought he lost the Anthony Gordon fight, he put on a bit of a shit show against Tony Ferguson. Yeah, Gordon. Sorry, what did I say?
Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon. Who's Anthony Gordon? Oh, he's the left wing for England. Jared Gordon, yeah. And he put on a bit of a stink fest against Tony Ferguson, but he did what he had to do. I think he's gonna want to bring the fans back on side now.
Yeah, man.
And I think Bobby Green, he likes eating CTE for breakfast. So I think Pimblett's just gonna take him down. I think he's gonna smash him. What?
Do you think it'll be one-sided like that?
Yeah, man.
You think it'll be very one-sided?
Yeah, man. Bobby Green
I think
does
it'll
it
be close, man. I think it'll be another Tony Ferguson kind of fight. I mean, not close. I mean, obviously, Paddy Pimblett did win, but it's not like he could have finished it.
After the Jalen Turner knockout, Bobby Green wakes up and he doesn't know what day it is. I mean, he probably doesn't even know he's fighting Paddy Pimblett on Saturday night, bro. I think Paddy Pimblett just comes back and he's talking about wanting to finish him in the first or second round. So he's really put that out there. So he's gonna try.
You can say Paddy Pimblett says a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's talk about Paddy Pimblett for a second. Yeah. Everyone, he came onto the scene. Everyone liked him. Thought he was class. He wasn't trying to be something that he wasn't. We'd see him one day, 200 kg, looking like a space hopper, and then the next day he'd come in 155 pounds. So what happened to Paddy Pimblett that now everyone just hates him?
I don't know. I think he just thought he was better than he is. And people just didn't like it. Like after the Jared Gordon fight, he thought he got fight of the night. He thought he won clearly. Yeah, I think he's just a bit deluded. I think he thought he was a lot better. I think he was a lot better. I think he thought he was a lot better than he is. Do you know what I mean? He's got a long way to go, man, before he comes anywhere near the title shot. But yeah, it's just I think that's what it is. And I remember his beef with Topuria. And look at Topuria's now.
You little fart. Yeah. You little fart. You'll do nothing, yeah.
And look at Topuria's now, man. And look where he is. You know what I mean? I think that's why. I think a lot of people just clocked on that. This guy's just delusional, man.
Did you see his video that he made after he lost Anthony Gordon from the hospital bed?
Jared Gordon, bro.
Jared Gordon, yeah. He made a video from the hospital bed calling out Jared Gordon. Bear in mind, he said, "Yeah, I won the fight." So why are you calling out a guy that you said that you beat?
Just the ego coming.
Yeah, terrible drink brand is all terrible drink brand. Yeah, body fuel was saying stinker.
Yeah, I got Paddy Pimblett anyway, man. I got a bad decision. I think he wins by decision.
Yeah, I think it's worth mentioning that Bobby Green is 37.
Yeah, 37. Yeah,
but
he's probably just fighting for the money now, man.
He's got a good takedown defense. He's at 77%. His takedown defense.
Exactly. What? That's why, bro. Paddy Pimblett is gonna struggle to take him down, man. He's not gonna just take him down like that and just do what he wants. No way. I think that's why he's got to fight him standing as well at the same time. He can't just dive in for these takedowns. He's not gonna work. It's gonna waste a lot of energy. If he's got a striker, man. I think he will do good against Bobby Green striking, man. Bobby Green's a very good striker. He's got very good boxing and stuff. But Paddy Pimblett, I think he could do it. He's younger. Yeah. I mean, how old is he? 29 or 30, isn't it?
I'm not sure, he's quite young.
Is that 29, 30? Yeah. I mean, yeah, man.
I hope we don't see Cornrow Pimblett.
Why?
I hope we see Boca Pimblett.
Yeah, true.
Boca Pimblett was the guy. Cornrow Pimblett.
The guy.
Cornrow Pimblett was the guy you asked that you begged Dana for 50 G's after that fight. That stink of a fight.
Did he have cornrows for that fight?
I think he did.
I don't know, man. But yeah, we need to see that haircut back, man.
Guy, bro, he's trying to do the Paul McGregor thing, innit? Stinker. On to the co-main event. Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes in a 5-rounder for the interim heavyweight championship of the world. Who you got?
I got Aspinall easy, man. I think first round maybe knocks him out.
Yeah.
Blaydes, he's a bit overrated, I think. He's a good heavyweight, but I think he's a bit overrated.
No, he's wrestling. Don't think he's a good wrestler.
I mean, when was the last time we even saw it? I mean, his wrestling, I don't know, when you put Almeida just throw him around, man. He's a light heavyweight. He was just throwing him around, man. And
I was about to mention the Almeida fight, Stinker.
He was just throwing him around, so.
And Almeida came out from light heavyweight too.
Yeah, exactly.
Smaller man.
Exactly.
I think if I was Aspinall, I'd be licking my lips watching that Almeida fight. Because Aspinall's going to feel like he can do that to Blaydes too.
Yeah.
The exact same thing. I think Aspinall's he's super highly rated by the fans and everyone wants to see him fight.
He's good.
But the thing is, then you've got the other side of the fan base that are putting him down because they're like, "Oh, John Jones is the GOAT." Everyone's But in reality, Aspinall is very, very good. super well rounded, and he's super fast. Like,
Who's
he's got
who?
really
But
good
in a
hands.
heavyweight, who's actually better than him? Except John. Oh, I think except Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, no one. I think
There's
he's
no one.
definitely the best.
I think he.
By far as well, to be honest. He's the most skilled, most all-rounded. I mean, he's never gone to second. Well, he has gone second round, but he's never gone past the second round.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first time we see him in a 5-round fight.
Exactly. His stamina might come into question, but let's see. I'm
But
sure he's prepared.
yeah, only if he doesn't knock Blaydes out within the first 2 rounds.
I think he's knocked him
which is
out.
a high
I don't see
possibility.
Blades going max second round.
Yeah.
I just don't see it third round. I don't see a decision. I don't see Blades winning either, man.
Yeah, like Aspinall's a good grappler as well, man. We saw him take Volkov down, submit him. Like he's super well rounded. The only way Blaydes can win this fight is pray that he doesn't get a right hand on the chin. Try push Aspinall up against the cage, kind of like what Miocic just did to Ngannou, where he just nullified his weapons, pressed him up against the cage, and just put weight on him, make him tired, and just hope that he doesn't get chinned. And Aspinall doesn't do cardio. Yeah, he said it on the Eddie Hearn video. Yeah, he said he doesn't do cardio.
How can you be a UFC fighter?
Yeah, he doesn't do cardio. And Eddie Hearn's like, yeah, because you don't need to. He's probably he's knocking everyone out in the first 2 rounds.
I'm sure he does.
Like
I'm guessing he just says that just to put his opponents off. Bro.
Yeah, I think
that he ain't got no stamina. He looks like a fit guy, man.
Yeah,
I think definitely
Yeah,
him. He
fit
wins.
guy's
He wins. He wins via TKO knockout. Knocks him out.
First
Stops
round?
him early. Yeah, first round.
same. I've got Aspinall first round as well,
Yeah.
KO. And then maybe we'll finally see Aspinall versus John Jones.
Or Pereira, man. One of the other.
The
innit?
Pereira fight would be crazy. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Let's see in it, whatever, man. But yeah, Aspinall first round knockout.
And finally,
The main event.
the fight we've all been waiting for: Leon Edwards versus Bilal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Yeah, who've you got and why?
I got Bilal, man. Easy. And I'm joking. No, Edwards, man. Edwards takes it. Edwards takes it, man. Edwards is just in his prime. He's looking good. He's looking sharp. Like, if Usman couldn't take him down, then, I mean, what's Bilal going to do? Bilal is good. He's got very unconventional striking that works. It looks so weird, but it just works. Like, he gets through. But I just don't think he has that last bit to... I mean, he's not going to outstrike Edwards, you know what I mean? And he's not... I don't see him taking down Edwards and controlling him and this and that. I just see... It could be a boring fight. It could be another, like, Kobe versus Leon. But, I mean, I don't mind. As long as Edwards gets the job done, looks good doing it, then I think Edwards' decision.
Yeah.
I don't see him knocking him out. Bilal's got a chin, man. Remember, he took that leg kick... head kick straight.
In the first fight.
In the first fight, yeah.
Bottom of the shin to the jaw.
And I mean, to be honest, the first fight was looking. He was looking quite good as well. People were saying Leon Edwards was eating him up with them striking, but I didn't see that. It was more competitive than people say.
I think Leon Edwards is leveled up like
mad,
Yeah,
crazy,
10 times since
crazy.
that first fight.
Leveled up. That was how many years ago was that? That's 2021. So yeah, it's 3 years ago, man.
3 years.
And he's improved so much. To do what he done to Usman was mad.
Yeah, it was crazy. One of the craziest moments in the history of the sport.
Crazy. I mean, obviously, first fight, and then do it in the second, and look even better in the second. First fight, he wasn't looking all that. He was losing the whole fight. Well, maybe first round he won, but then after that he was losing. Yeah,
you have to bring out the fire, man.
And then the second fight is what really impressed me. He kept him off the whole fight, man.
Yeah,
Usman couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean
nothing, man. And he's stuffing all the bruv. He looks good, man. Right now, and then I just think if Usman can't do that, then Bilal ain't gonna get close.
So
Bilal's gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean Bilal got outstruck by Vincent Luque, so I don't think he's gonna outstrike Leon Edwards. But like his fight against Burns last year,
he's looking good.
Like like Burns had a broken arm.
Yeah, but I think it was Bilal who broke it though, man. Or whatever it happened to his arm. If he was looking at it, he was giving him kicks on that arm the whole day. Like, not the whole day, like all night. He was just kicking his arm until he couldn't move it no more.
But then you've done all the hard work, and then you didn't capitalize off it at all.
Yeah,
no,
I guess he doesn't finish like that. He just pressure. He likes to fight aggressive. I think
Bilal's game plan is very, very clear. I think he'll be watch back the Kobe Covington fight. Leon Edwards versus Kobe Covington. Obviously, we know Edwards' takedown defense up against the cage is very, very good. Usman could not take him down, but what Covington showed was that Edwards' takedown defense in the middle of the octagon in the open space is not as good as it is with his back up against the cage. So I think Bilal's gonna have to draw him out and try to wrestle him in the middle of the octagon in open space. And I think I can. That's and just hold him down. Don't even try to transition or anything. Just hold him down. Put your weight on for a few strikes and make it an ugly fight. Because I can't see him winning any other way. I can't see him outlanding. I can't see him finishing Edwards. Can't see him submitting him. I think that is his only path to victory. And he trying to do this PR like, oh, Khabib's giving me like some crazy like game plan that's gonna make me win. It's absolute nonsense, mate. But even if Bilal does wrestle, we have to remember Edwards has been wrestling for the past like 4 years. Yeah, because his last opponent was Colby Covington, and before that, Usman twice.
And they're both arguably better wrestlers than Bilal.
Bilal as well. And on top of that, Edwards' cardio has got much better now as well.
And his takedown defense is sick, man. Edwards' takedown defense is one of the best, man. I think it's one of the best. He's looking good, man. He's one of the best fighters at the moment. I just see Edwards is taking it easy, man.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you think he goes to a decision? Do you think he finishes him?
I don't know. I think it could be like another fight, like Kobe, like just goes to decision, just keeps him. You know what I mean? I think it could knock him out, could stop him. But I mean, Bilal's he's a tough guy, man.
I think it could be a snooze fest, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be Bilal trying to set up some meaty takedowns, and then Edwards just stuffs every single one of them.
It could be.
It could be a super low volume like fight.
Could be, or it could go like how Bilal's dream went.
Decision. You commented even in your own dreams you don't win by finish. What a stinker!
Let's see. I think easy.
I think I've been waiting for this fight to be over and done with for a long time.
Bilal does deserve it though. He's got a sick streak going on right now.
He's the best worst fighter on the roster. The best worst fighter. He's got Gilbert Burns on his resume. Damian Maia, Wonder Boy on his resume.
Yeah, he's got some sick Lukasz as well.
I don't know how he beats with these man. No, but he has. And
his like last 7. I think like his last 7 fights has been against top guys, man. Top guys. He beat all of them, so you got to give it to him. He's doing something right. Whatever, it don't look good, but it works. Whatever he's doing works, man. You never know with this guy, innit? Somehow we might pull it out the bag, but Leon Edwards is looking too sharp, too good, he's just on top of his game right now, man. I think this is the wrong time for Bilal to fight him, and I just don't see any way Bilal will beat him, man. So who's your final decision?
Edwards, and I think he takes it by decision.
Yeah, same, man. Decision, man. That's it.
Okay.
Crazy, that's the whole card, man.
Saturday night, UFC 304. We're going to be live streaming the event. So, make sure you...
Just look out for that.
Yeah, make sure you look out for that. And come in, talk to us, ask questions, and see our reactions to the fights.
Yeah. And what we'll do, we'll put up like the fight card with all our decisions on, so you can compare both of us.
My picks.
Yeah.
And you guys.
His one will be on the left. Or wait, wherever side he's on, and mine will be on wherever side I'm on. Yeah, that's it, man.